Listen to a California official explain just how bad this is and how often it gets abused by men.
There is some type of review process, but it is based on the individual's self-declared gender identity. These individuals don't have to be identifying as transgender or non-binary prior to being convicted and entering prison. It is based on their self-declared gender identity. And I will note that many female inmates we have talked to tell us once they gain access to women's prisons behind closed doors, they are no longer identifying as transgender. They are embracing their natural male identity.
Is this primarily an issue in California, or does your organization get reports from other states?
It is certainly the most pervasive in California, since California was on the forefront, one of the first states in the country to pass this state law. But the BOP also generally recommends housing inmates based on their gender identity. There is, again, a review process there.
Wait, you say the BOPs, that's the federal prison
Bureau
system?
of Prison. Under the Biden-Harris administration, they ordered federal prisons to recognize trans-identified inmates' health and safety when making housing decisions, and even declared for the first time that gender-affirming surgery may be medically appropriate, which means taxpayers would be funding it.
This is the absence of common sense that so many Americans rejected in this election. How in the world can you say that you are for women and also advocate for policies like this? And it's obviously no surprise that these men pretending to be women end up committing acts of sexual violence against these women. That's how you end up getting a massive surge of women in prisons becoming pregnant. And then in these reports, these liberal media outlets will refer to the man as an actual woman. So the story ends up reading, she got her pregnant. It would almost be funny if it wasn't so dangerous. And the response from the left will always be, well, not all men identifying as women are these predators. Well, sure, maybe not all of them are, but if you have a policy that lets the predators exploit a loophole so easily that they can now be locked in cells with women, don't you think they're going to take that? Democrats will say, oh, men are so evil and they're so dangerous to women, but then advocate for those same dangerous men to get into the most private and vulnerable spaces with women by simply just declaring that they're a woman. None of it makes sense. It's sickening. It's wrong. And I am ecstatic that President Trump is taking the steps to get rid of this perverse trans ideology from our society. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on those notification bells so you never miss a video. And I will see you guys in the next one.